Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, very near Falcon Lake, Texas. We're going to bump along here for a second. I'm on the same stretch of road that I was on yesterday when I did the driving video with the LG G8 Thin Q, and I'm doing this video for my own benefit, just to see the difference between the two. I've already returned the LG G8 Thin Q, and I'm going to use from now on my LG G4 because it seems to do better, and I'm just going to do a direct comparison between the two. And I may have the camera not real straight, but we're working on that now. But I just I went to the AT&T store and returned that phone, and then I had ordered already a LG G4 for AT&T to be delivered to the store next week, probably on Thursday or Friday next week. But anyway, enough said about that. What I really wanted to touch on this morning was I got to thinking about, I walked around the campground this morning at Falcon Lake State Park here on the border in Texas, the border of Texas and Mexico, right on the Rio Grande River. In fact, the Rio Grande River farms Falcon Lake, which is 1/3 full or 2/3 empty, depending on your point of view. Not hardly much water in there. You can walk across that place probably. But looking at the RVs, and I've said this before, everybody's going to do something different, and everybody apparently thinks they need a whole lot of space in some cases. But over the years, for me, I've learned that the less space, the less you have, the better off you are. And I've said that a million times. I'll say it again now. Because you just don't, again, once you start RVing, of course, you think you want to have your home, your sticks and bricks as you're going down the highway and camping. And, and that's a starting point. But later on, you'll find out you need a lot less. And in doing the video with Deborah, her living in a van, and I've camped in a Toyota Prius off and on for 5 years. I've stayed in my truck for a few months. And, when you don't have any space and you can't stand up, you better know what you're getting into. And so for all you van dreamers or van dweller dreamers, be sure and check out Deborah Dickinson's YouTube channel and some of these other people that are full-time van dwelling and living pretty cheap, or as cheap as you possibly can, because you're going to find out you may not want to do that. You got to be organized, and Deborah is really, really organized, and that's what makes it work, man. If you know where you can put your hand on your stuff, and you know when you're running low on water or whatever you need, well, you got it. But it's a lot of fun once you get over those little bumps. Are they just gonna go away and stay away? No, it'll be just like living anywhere else in the world. There'll be days it won't be good, and there'll be days it'll just be great, and on it goes. That's called LIFE, life. And so polishing the diamond on the phone, we're getting there. I think I've got it, because then I just have one phone. And the trick with using the phone for basically everything is with the AT&T plan. You get 100 gigabytes for the phone, and then 30 gigabytes as a hotspot. So you actually have 130 gigabytes of unslowed data, and that's great. And it's, for me, $4 a month with tax. Enough said about that. But for you guys wanting to go RVing, man, I tell you, for me, I've been doing this a long time, 25 years. Or I've been living in RVs for 25 years, actually traveling and going around the Western USA probably 18 years, 20 years maybe. But not every day or not every year, just sometimes, because I have a home base in Central Texas and one in Capitan, New Mexico, and that helps. That helps. It gives you a little predictability. In fact, I always say that I exist at my home base and I live on the road. I actually feel more alive and more active out traveling and RVing out here than I do at my home base. At my home base, you get in that, that lethargic, like you got sticks and bricks home. You just kind of get in that little rut and go get groceries and go do this, and you do it day after day after day after day. But when you're out like I am here at Falcon Lake, you know, it's a whole, I mean, even though you're doing basically the same thing, it's at least you got new scenery, new people. And I want to add this. For me, other people may not have had the same experience, but the people along the border of Texas and Mexico are the friendliest people I've met anywhere. And that's the truth. I mean, you know, those people at AT&T are just amazing. And, you know, the people that I've met I went by Cricket Wireless too, same thing. I've been in grocery stores, hardware stores, you know, different places, you know, doing different things, and all the people have just been extra friendly, you know. I mean, they're just, you know, and they're, you know, they're slowed down, you know, they're not in a hurry. They're not trying to push you, you know what I mean? They actually listen, you know, to what you're saying before they jump to a conclusion, and that's good. But right now we're entering the Falcon Lake State Park, and it's it's brushy country. I've said this before, but it's a nice place. You know, it's a good place. It's pretty late. It's almost actually the campground for the RVs, where they have hookups of any kind. I've got water and electric, and then there's another section that has water, electric, and septic or sewer. They do have a dump station. They do have showers in the restrooms. And they also have campgrounds for RVs and tents where there are no hookups at all that cost $5 less per night. Mine cost me $12 a night, and it's probably $7 or $8 for the dry camping areas. But just on the entrance into the campground, the state park on the left is a county park that's totally free. So we're coming in now, guys. There's a low rider there. That's a thing, isn't it? There's your road track or something over there on the left at the dump station. Boy, I looked real hard at those. Am I glad I didn't get one? Yep, I am now. Because the Casita in this Ram pickup works perfectly for me. I can unhook, go shopping, do anything I want to do. Let's see. You should slow down here and let them see your sticker. Yeah, they just wave you through. Because I got a sticker on my windshield that shows I've paid for whatever, several days. Now we'll just idle into the park and see what's happening. A lot of people walk here. We got a lot of people from Canada and northern U.S. and they're pretty well health nuts. You know, they go out walking. Where I live in Central Texas at my home base, I go out walking, and I think there's 3 or 4 people that walk regularly. That speed limit sign says 20. I'm going 26. But yeah, they actually enforce that. They have an ex-highway patrolman that works at the park here, and he's their kind of enforcer. Will they give you a ticket? I guess they can. We'll let this go till I get to my RV, and I'll shut her down. But anyway, guys, this is a Saturday morning, and it's about 11 and a half or 11:30. Temperature right now is 65 degrees. It's supposed to be close to, or a little over 70 probably this afternoon. The sun's going to come out behind these clouds or this overcast. And yeah, I'm not complaining about 65. No. But I'm so glad all this worked out, and I'm just going to get me an LG G4 and make it my main phone at AT&T, and that's the end of that phone stuff for a while. The reason I mention it, I know none of you really care, or, you know, I mean, maybe you do, but it's just on my mind, and if something's on my mind, well, it's coming. It goes off up there, it comes out my mouth. Did you hear that? Dring! Got a message on my Pixel 3A boat anchor is what I call it. It's okay. The external mic doesn't work, and you can't shoot in 720p, 2 things that really are mandatory with me. Let me back into my spot here so my truck will be off the road. That's the restrooms right there. They do have showers, and they're pretty nice. You know, it's not the Hyatt Regency or anything like that, but it's not bad. You know, there's a mockingbird that lands on my mirrors and poo-poos on them and pecks on the window because he sees his reflection and he thinks it's another mockingbird and he wants to run them off. So I've been putting plastic bags on my external mirrors to prevent that, but it helps is all I can tell you. But anyway, guys, from Falcon Lake State Park, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Doesn't cost you a penny. Drink plenty of water, 3 or 4 quarts a day. Help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. And then what else? Stretch, walk, or take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds. Breathe out slowly. Relieve stress. Lowers your blood pressure. That's a medication-free way to lower your blood pressure. What else? Stretch, walk, exercise your body once or twice a day. You'll never regret that. You'll feel better and live healthier longer. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. Basically, avoid all negativity as much as you can. And the news media is what? Negative. It's all negative. Every bit of news is negative. They don't do good news. Having said that, enjoy your day. Today's the first day of the rest of your life. So, yeah, do the best you can, enjoy it, and we'll talk again. I'm going to do a Trikin video later, and, yeah, because I haven't done one yet, and today's going to be a good day to do it. So, adios, amigos. It may not get up till midnight because all I've got is Verizon. So, adios. Bye-bye.